Yo, right, welcome to this Moonduck presentation brought to you by Shade and Braxomad. This is Effect versus Gambit Esports. Gambit Esports won 1-0 in this captain's draft, and Medusa was the hero of the match last game. I feel like this hero was unstoppable, farm levels were out of control, and in captain's draft, of course, with the limited hero pool, there were just no mana burners. I can't imagine that teams have to start feeling like there's a list between these heroes they need to look out for, right?
There
like
really has to be some sort of plan. Like,
yeah,
instead to formulate as captain's draft goes on. This is just the qualifiers, and a lot of these teams mightn't have that much experience playing the mode. So as it goes on,
some games you just get Medusa with no mana burners, and it ends up being picked in like the first two picks, right? And it's just like you kind of sit there and go, "Shit, what do we pick against this now?" And
oh god.
Yeah, like we kind of messed up, guys. Looks real tough sometimes, but that and something we were focusing on last time were the stunners, right? Sometimes you end up with these wonky lineups where you just end up with two teams kind of just walking towards each other in the general directions where they don't have any lockdown or they don't have any like tower push to do anything with.
They need like a balance, I think, right? Because sometimes we see some teams go, right, we're just gonna pick all the stuns, and then like we saw, what was it, Slardar Sanking off lane, right? And they're like, well, we can't lane this shit, and then we just lost because of that. So
right, that was when the Spirit Breaker got bashed level 1 Aura Venom and zoned out both heroes pretty much.
yeah, so you need like both stunners and a way to play the stunners. You can't just YOLO pick them. So it's a totally different style of drafting and of planning, where they start off with a clockwork.
It's like you have to do your best to put together the closest thing to like a stable lineup, right?
Yeah.
You want your team fight, your catch heroes, your decent supporting staff, good lanes, and some decent late game, right? Or some sort of objective control in either like, being able to take Roshan or being able to take towers quickly. You need to find some sort of mix between all these things and design your lineup around that. And Clockwork, this hero, he's a good team fighter, he's got a good catch, he's flexible in his roles, very nice. Bloodseeker comes out for Gambit. Also pretty, Bloodseeker last game didn't look so hot, but he is a hero that he does a lot in most games, right? Rupture is very good against a lot of heroes.
Was that the main reason you pick him? Or what other reasons do you have?
I mean, teams pick him mostly because he's a strong laner, right? He can lane basically everything in the game. I know last game was probably not the best example, but
that was an impossible lane.
Right. I think almost every hero struggles with that, right? Especially when you don't start in the lane as like trying to zone the Omni, right? He basically got a free level 3, and Sanking got tons of experience down there too, and then it's just a nightmare.
There's another hero that I think could be similar to Medusa in the difficult to counter department, and that is Sniper, right? If you have no gap closers, playing into a Sniper could be a complete disaster.
Yeah, very true. I think there's a couple of heroes this game that fit that criteria, right? The heroes that are hard to deal with.
Yeah.
You've got like even Slark to some extent is hard to deal with. Arc Warden, Storm Spirit, Anti-Mage, Bristleback, Huskar. These guys all have their games.
Yeah, they're all the kind of like last pick surprise motherfucker heroes, right?
Yeah, and
there's Oracle Huskars in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And
look, they only have magic damage. Effect only have magic damage. Oh god. They have 2 picks, right? They can do it right now. Bang bang.
They can?
Oh Jesus.
In captain's mode, right, you can't pick like that because you pick one at a time, so you'll see it coming and it's easier to prepare for. But in captain's draft, you get 2 picks in a row, so this could very easily be Oracle Huskar if they want to go down that path.
They could even pick one hero and Oracle, and like, okay, Effect, you can pick Huskar if you want, or we can just last pick it, right?
And then they're at this point where, they have to make the move to either like tailor their draft to expect the Huskar, and then they just pick something different entirely, or they have to deal with it. That is very true.
God damn, Gambit have them.
Yep, they've got them right where they want them if they want to use that approach, right, where they pick the Oracle and threaten. Magnus comes up though. Okay, so they're probably not going to go down that route. I'm just kidding. There is the Oracle. All right, now it's looking pretty scary, right?
What now?
Yeah, there's
checkmate.
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like, do you want to deal with this Anti-Mage?
Do you want to pick Huskar with your draft effect? You can go ahead. Jesus.
Yeah, we got 3 wizards.
Honestly, Bloodseeker kind of works the same as Huskar, right? With the heal from the Q.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Like, it's a very strong Oracle pairing, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. He heavily benefits from being kept alive, right? And it's like you have this this Bloodseeker who just charges in, and Oracle can keep him alive, and that sets up the Magnus RP, where they have to clump up to try to deal with him. I guess right now they don't have anything that's super heavy commitment, right? It's just the hook shot. Everything else is just ranged nukes.
Gambit need an initiator, really, really badly.
They do.
They could pick a... Right, so the issues I'm seeing are there's a lot of silence, so you don't really want... You don't want someone like Storm Spirit. You don't want someone like Windrunner, Lena, all these heroes that in the mid lane. It's going to be very difficult for them. I wouldn't be opposed to like a brute force hero. Like Huskar,
Yep.
Bristleback.
Yeah,
just frontline.
that's another way to deal with the lack of initiation, right?
You just
brute forces. Yeah. Exactly. You just sit there and hit the buildings, and who cares if you don't have the proper initiation, right? You're gonna force them to fight you anyways. The sniper comes out. You know, I guess long range hero, not so bad.
Into no initiators? I like it.
Yeah. It makes it really difficult for Magnus to play these team fights when there's just random shrapnels flying around, right? And puck orbs too.
Look at the difference in height between Skyrat and Sniper. He looks even smaller.
God.
Can we rearrange him beside Clockwork?
Even Puck is pretty tall. I know he's flying and everything, but he's definitely bigger than Sniper.
Got a bit of a belly on him, Puck, though.
That's true. He's been maybe too many drinks.
That looks like... It does look like an alcoholic's belly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's just kind of popping out.
Alright, what's your last pick effect?
I don't know. They're probably scared shitless of this Huskar.
Yeah, they really are. Wait, okay, if you're afraid of Huskar, what can you pick? Ursa? Yeah, they do go for it.
I guess, but I don't think that's enough to make them not want to play Huskar if they want to pick it. It's also one of those things, right? Do they play it? I don't know. Maybe they don't play Huskar. Maybe they just have this set up to scare them and they want a different hero anyways. I'd
pick like a Slark or something like that if I was these lads.
Right. Slark is very, very scary, especially with the Empower. He can just get in there, and it's another hero you can't ignore. It sets up the RP as well.
It kind of has a setup with the stun. To go for the
Lena.
Oh god,
that's interesting.
I don't know about this one now.
Well, I don't either. That's very odd, isn't it? You have the Lena Puck matchup, which is it is Puck favored, and when Puck hits 6, all right, it's an offlane Puck anyways, so who cares? Mid sniper, that's right.
Sniper still does well against Lena.
Yeah,
and Lena does not do well against Ursa, Puck, Clockwork, all just running at her. I had faith in your draft, Gambit, and then you just tossed it away with this Lena shenanigans.
Well, Shane, clearly they have a lot of faith in this Lena, right, to go for that pick here.
That's true. But that doesn't mean I have to have faith, right? I can doubt them.
You know, the Blood Rage Lena, when he just walks up in Laguna...
Yeah, dies in half a second, is that what you're saying?
And they both die in half a second, and that Bloodseeker's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you want to be Blood Raging anyone in this game. On your team, anyway, that is.
Yeah.
Because the sniper is just going to be like sitting very, very far back. You have no way to get to him.
Ursa's going to two-shot people if he gets Blood Raged.
Alright. So, in my opinion, effect they're going to... I'm not sure about the laning stage. It might be pretty rocky. But eventually, it'll settle down if... And effect should easily win, I think. Like, their draft, in my opinion, is just way better. Way easier to play. You know, it's simple.
This game became such a hard Magnus game all of a sudden. Alright, Sniper, even Skyrath Mage has the instant silence. If they ever get vision of him, he can just sit there and click it on him.
Pre-cast it, yeah.
Yeah, and you have all these... You have 3 heroes that give vision, right? Sniper, Shrapnel, Puck's Orbs.
You know a hero that's underestimated against Magnus is Clockwork, right? You blink in, and if he has his cogs down, you're going to get pushed away, and everyone's going to walk away.
Yeah, all these heroes that give some sort of vision are super annoying, right? They can just... Honestly, if they get any vision of him, Clockwork can just earn him, right? And then for like 10 seconds or whatever, he can't actually blink in at all, and they can just take the fight around it. So I don't know, It does seem hard for Magnus, but there are times when, Magnus gets a Shadow Blade, and then it gets a bit easier for him to hide in these fights,
Yeah,
land a bigger P.
that's fine, right? But how does Magnus get to this Shadow Blade if he's against an
Right.
Ursa
Hitting
in
against an
lane?
Ursa. Jesus, I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
Iron Talon isn't in the game anymore, so good luck just
Yeah?
fecking off to the jungle.
It's just not a possibility for him early on, or at least it just won't be as
What,
fast.
what's there? There's no dual lane potential either. You know, who are they going to
No,
send
not
to
at
help
all.
him? Oracle, Rubik, they both die.
And with the Ursa setup from Effect, like Ursa could basically solo the Magnus, right?
Yeah.
They don't need to help him at all.
They can help the
I
mid
guess,
lane with
right. They
the
can help the mid lane. They can help the off lane. Clockwork is really good at killing Bloodseeker when he gets like level 3 or 4.
one benefit I do see for the laning stage is the big num rotation towards Cheshire Cat. You can lift into skewer, so they can, get someone out of really far out of position if the lane is pushed in. It's not much though.
No, it's not. But that's it, right?
Yeah,
I guess there's like the lift into the Lina setup in the mid lane, but it's a sniper. This dude's really hard to gank when he's just sitting on his hill, shrapneling the waves, sitting really far back. I don't know. I've
On the other side, Dazak should have a pretty good time on the Bloodseeker. You know, Puck isn't going to threaten him too much when he has Rubik as a support.
Yep.
So his game should be pretty good.
On the flip side, it's kind of the same scenario, right? With Bloodseeker is totally fine against the puck, but the rotations from like Clockwork is when he starts to get pressured. And I don't feel like it's the same case for the Ursa, right? There is the lift into the skewer, like into the tower, for example, but that's pretty much only when he's playing on his tower. If it's not like that, then he doesn't really care about getting lifted and skewered, I feel like.
Alright.
Prepare for battle.
Gambit they've got a smoke at level 1 as well. I wonder if they'll try to make the same sort of play. They have the lift skewer or like the lift into the Lina stun.
They're not gaining int this time though.
That is true, so it's probably not worth it. They need the int to make it worth it.
Alright. They're moving into the jungle. Nothing too wild happening at the start. Effect it's a 4-man rotation. They're using the high ground to get around the side. They're gonna walk into Dazak, but daytime vision. He paused for a second. I don't know if that it won't make any difference really, but
Yeah, probably not. He's gonna get clicked once. That's about it.
both wards spotted from each side. So expect some D wards. Let's check out the. What do we have? A sentry on Sky. Oh, I guess they didn't spot it. I could have sworn he placed the ward pre Oracle placing the ward. He definitely did, right?
He did by like half a second, so maybe they didn't see it in time.
Yeah. Because you have to check the inventory. It's
Yeah. Oh. Alright.
top lane.
The battle
Nico
begins.
Baby just walking at them.
That could have been pretty bad. Like if he
Yeah.
walked up the cliff, he could
To
have gotten
Alina's
skewered.
stun.
Yeah, that would have been really bad. Okay, they smoke up. Look at this.
Okay, this is what we were talking about.
Where
The
are
combo.
they?
They're going mid.
Where are they going? Okay. They're looking for.
I
first
love
one with
this.
Sniper.
Like Cheshire Cat knowing that his lane's gonna be dreadful, he's like, I don't want to go there, so I'm just gonna gank mid with you. Let's see if Afro Ninja can dodge this one. This is almost impossible gank to dodge, right?
Yeah, I think he's toast. Rubik has boots
No,
too. Oh,
no.
what? Dude, that tower is like so far on the top side that ganking from that angle looks really difficult.
That's
right?
what it
Your smoke
was,
pops
right?
Instantly.
That was literally the changes to
Yeah.
the tower. If the tower was in the other position, a bit to the right hand side, he would have been able to walk up and grab him.
If this was the previous patch, that gank would have totally worked. I can't believe he survives, but yeah. Tower breaks the smoke and Kuman's in for quite the rough lane phase, eating the arcane bolts over and over, and against the sniper. But yeah, like look at Cheshire. Oh, down bottom, big then gets the lift off. He's got orb though, should be fine.
And Dazak doesn't have the E yet. So
Overlay.
good save, good save. We're a team here.
That's right.
Okay. Not much really happening. The Kuman's mid lane it's going okay considering the pressure he's under. But this kind of benefits Effect heavily in my opinion. Their draft kind of want to hit their mid-game timing. They want to get ready for that Roshan from Nico Baby, and then kind of spiral, and steamroll from there.
Yep, definitely. Ursa with the Aegis looks like a big problem. King R gets in the cogs,
Might
but
be in a lot of trouble. Lift still available, and in comes Zazak. Oh, this is kind of all their lockdown.
Arzik, he's getting
He
close.
just stands still and takes the bounty room. No fear in this man's eyes.
I feel like they could have actually killed the Skywrath
If they had focused him.
Yeah, with the Orb of Venom hits on Bloodseeker. He was at like 360 move speed, and with the Orb of Venom, Skywrath went down to like 270.
Yeah, it was a bit odd, alright. Well, I'm seeing this issue again though, Brax.
What's the issue?
The lockdown thing. Early game, they don't have any effect.
You mean both teams kind of just walking at each other?
Yeah, it's the old walk at each other again. Like, well, okay, we have a Rubik, right? That's
Right,
a stun, but that's it.
Yeah, that is it.
Whew. This heavily benefits like heroes. Like, if Puck dies, it's a tragedy, right? Until the silence is like, well, how does he die? How does Puck die?
I don't know how he dies. It seems really difficult for him to die.
Yep. Like, okay, maybe the Rubik lift into silence. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
It's a
But even that is
feasible
like really
way.
hard, right? Because the silence takes a lot longer to go off than the lift duration is.
That's true.
And maybe they can lift him
Mid lane.
into like...
They're going up 2-man. King Or just gets stunned, so he's unable to. Double rotation though. Did they cancel it? Okay, yeah, only single. Always want to fly cancels his TP. I'm sure Dazak is pretty happy with that one. Because if it's a 1v1, Puck just starts clicking mid lane. And they're going back on Kuma. King Or is still going out as Arzik gets first blood on Kuma and Lina.
Alright, nicely done there to make that play happen. That's even with the Rubik next to him to help defend them a bit.
The long cooldown on lift proving to be an issue there.
Yeah.
This is effect double, like both their cores, mid and top, just doing whatever they want. Like,
They just look like they can't be messed with at all, right? Like, who can rotate to really do anything to these heroes right now? I don't think anyone can make anything happen. Like, I guess with Lina, when she hits 6, is probably when they can make a play around her.
oh, the scan from Afro Ninja looking for this Invis Rubik.
But he might get caught here if they do catch him. Okay, no, he just goes for the ward.
Interesting. It feels like the person to die here is not the person that rotates, it's the person that overextends, right? Like, Big No might get caught out here. Nice positioning by King Or. He just gets tossed outside the cogs. Can he hit it twice? Can.
Oh, he's totally fine.
You'll walk away. Very prevalent here in this game.
Yeah. You know, Bloodseeker, his lane phase actually looks a lot weaker with that Barbarian shield. He takes a lot of damage
He
from his
does,
right
right?
clicks, actually.
And when Skyrat rotates in, it gets pretty tricky. He won't be pretty careful here. So Doi has both the spells, and King Or is looking for his rotation too. This could be a bit hairy now for Dazak.
Well, he's full HP. He's a happy guy. You know, this lane down here is like, they don't really have the biggest kill threat, right? Kill potential's not really there from...
Neither team does, right?
Right. It's just like an annoying lane because they can afford to do this on effect side because they have the good matchups in the lane phase, right? The sniper against Lina after you had some help. You know, any rotation in and Lina can very easily die, and then Ursa, they just can't be messed with at this point.
The benefit of this as well, like, as you were saying, you do have the advantage of man. This increases it, like, the supports can't rotate. The lack of stuns. TP's out by the skin of his teeth. King Or.
Super close.
Very close. And he gets 10 stick charges to boot. I love when you play a support and you have extra stick charges, ganking just feels so much safer.
Mid lane Sniper's got an arcane rune up, and Skywrath Mage is looking for Killer Clue. I think he's very dead. Yep, assassinate.
And the shrapnel gets the last hit. Arzik. into. Their TP saves are not the strongest. Like it's the second time Rubik's been mid and watched his Lina die.
Exactly. And it's like, when you look at the difference between the teams, it's like, well, yeah, anyone can really rotate in to assist the sniper against Lina gank, right? But only Rubik can gank the sniper, right? Oracle can't really do much. It's like, it's also not the easiest kill. He has to manage to walk up and lift, while Skywrath Mage can just come in from the back and land the slow. It's not, the level of, like, the ease of execution just isn't there from Gambit, right? It takes so much more effort. Up top, Cheshire Kit.
He's getting the RP, still has the skewer. Maybe he's trying to bait him onto the cliff.
That would have been...
King okay. Was in a good position, but it just didn't work out. Good effort, good effort.
It would have been super sick if he was able to skewer him up on top of the cliff and then hold the RP. That way he could like cancel any potential TPs mid lane. They get the lift off, but...
They're going for upper injury. It's a lift into nothing. Lina couldn't get into position. And always want to play. Gets a ward off.
Well, that's the ease of execution we were just talking about, right? Like, he needs to lift off, and then Lina has to be close enough. But you know, there's an observer ward. It's hard for this this gank to actually get pulled off.
This is the dream for Sniper, actually. Oh my god, like a Rubik trying to walk at you to lift Oracle, using his Q as initiation on you. You just shrapnel all around you and you destroy everything.
Yeah, he's totally fine.
He's very tanky now. He has the raindrop, magic wand with charges. Aquila, you'll have the treads out soon. Here we are. They're trying to... What are they doing? They're rotating in again with the Rubik, but...
Yeah, but the wave's already pushed in and he's gone.
So Dwayne in the offlane. 20... Let's check out the net worth. How's this affecting net worth in the mid? Sniper and Ursa as expected, leading the way. You know, Dazak on his Bloodseeker, we talked about him, he should have a good lane, and he is doing very good, actually.
Yeah, doing very well indeed. He's really fast, too. What is this? I feel like this isn't that bad for Bloodseeker. He's really fast. Or he could potentially be really fast. Like a sniper's here, too.
Yeah, I guess. Being fast is kind of...
pretty bad.
Hey, being fast is really fun, you know?
It is fun.
What is their plan there? They're trying to kill a puck with a lift.
Right. It's just not happening.
No. Well, that was difficult to watch. They rotate the sniper down. This allows for Clockwork in the mid lane to get some experience, getting to that much needed level 6. Then it's going to get even harder for Gambit, right? Clockwork hits 6. He starts running around with hook shot. Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy, indeed. I don't know. They just can't touch this puck. It's the lockdown problem again. Right? You have to lift into what? The Oracle Q?
That's what they've been going with. It's not working out.
No.
That's like Rupture online. He's pressing forward looking for it, but I don't think he's gonna get much with it. Let's watch Cheshire kind of top. Maybe he can do some shenanigans. Like he gets silenced by Skywrath on his heat, but the silence is gonna wear off. He's just gonna slide away. He kind of wants the experience, I guess. Whew. Difficult stuff. This whole time, all of this has happened around the map. Afro Ninja is just sitting mid, pewing away.
Yeah, they're struggling so hard to try to make something happen, and it is difficult, right? The lane setup from Effect went heavily in their favor due to this Ursa.
What do they do?
I don't know, honestly. I guess it's not that bad, right?
They still have empowered Bloodseeker, right? Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. And you know, Magnus is farming pretty well, considering the lane setup he was put in.
True that. So some big RPs is what they need.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they have the RP Rupture Skewer combo, right, where they can just blow up the hero.
And they can lift on top of that, a little bit extra damage.
Oh, yeah? But they're going to have to deal with the sniper just taking free pot shots at these towers over and over. Ursa Mask of Madness is going to do tons of damage and farm quickly. You know, once he has Mask and he's off map, you've always probably thinking about Roshan, because he can just solo it anytime now.
Yeah. And while he's soloing it, the rest of the team can just protect him, and they're so far ahead at this stage, at least on their cores, that it feels like there's nothing they can do. Like, okay, when you look at that where they're not like actually a lot ahead, but as for what these heroes need at this stage of the game, like Lena's meant to be a lane dominator, right? She's meant to spiral out of control from a lane. She doesn't feel like she's doing that. She doesn't feel like she's able to wander around and get killed, right?
She's definitely not doing that. It feels like she doesn't want to wander out because she would get killed.
TP attempt. Our Zeke says nope. Scarlet will be used, even though Ninja gets the kill. After Ninja gets the kill on this sniper. Interesting.
Nice done. Nico Baby just goes in the pit now.
He has 4 points in Fury Swipe, so should be no problem to him. The answer from Gambit just isn't there either.
Yeah, they just checked the pit with the Bloodseeker silence too, so I guess he's gonna go back and use it now. They see him though. Alright,
okay,
so
this is good. This is very good for Florida. Slow them down. Don't let it affect play their game. Nico Baby's pretty low on health. He keeps taking random slaps from Roshan.
Yeah, he's super low actually. Oh, that's like the best spell.
It is.
The shrapnel.
TP out. King Orn, they have no way to lift.
So close.
He needs a wind lace.
Does?
He has a double infused raindrop. I haven't seen that in a while. Not since the raindrop was first brought in. I think at first week it was really broken. So everyone bought like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
So good.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Okay.
So, you know, even though that the game has started like this, it's still only a 1k gold lead, right? Crewman gonna get a hit here. Yep, goodbye. He's looking mighty dead.
It's not the goal lead, like, or that I'm worried about. It's their ability to play their heroes in the way they want.
Yeah, very true.
You can have all the gold in the world and get kited or controlled in a way. So maybe getting stopped again. God damn it. They won't, just won't let him Roshan in peace, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just the guy that wants to fight the boss.
Yeah, like I'm trying to say, it's difficult for you to see what they can do. Like, I'm trying to figure out a world where Gambit take a team fight on their terms and win it. Like, what did he do? They initiate with Rubik, he lifts someone, the fight gets a bit scrappy, and then the OP follows him. Like that's ideal. But the problem is,
that is ideal.
You're looking at a sniper who's going to be miles away from the team fight, miles away from his teammates. You're going to have the clockwork to interrupt it. Puck is going to be one of the heroes you won't be able to deal with at all if you use your only 2 stuns.
Alright, smoke up from Gambit. They have Magnus's Blink Dagger now. Maybe they can get something started.
This is good. And they're going towards a good position. The lane is pushing in top, so they might be able to get a tower after it. They still did. Okay, they know he's not on Roshan because the smoke didn't pop. Are they trying to steal them? No, I don't. What are they up to? They're looking for it after Ninja, but his positioning tells me that he knows something's up. They're gonna find Nico Baby. They 4P the lead. No messing around. Use everything. Nice pick. Alright. Blink Dagger reveal. Get the carry. The smoke and the Oracle ulti to dodge the sniper ulti.
Extra safe. Right?
You gotta be super safe. Alright, that was very good. Is it enough though, Brex?
I don't know. I imagine that it's not enough at this point, right? Killing the Ursa is great, but there's no tower, there's no objective force. I guess they're able to get a ward off in that area, which is really nice. But the game doesn't change off that one play, right? It's still the same thing.
Big no stealing the shrapnel. Oh, I don't know if he should have stole that one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yep, now look at this down bottom effect coming in. Oh, they don't actually go for. Okay, never mind.
They're just messing around.
Magnus has so much HP now with the plus 200 HP. Look at that, 1600. That's very high.
This new talent. 200 health at level 10. Alright. Nico Baby's in a bit of trouble here. His Roshan's not going well for him, is it?
No, not at all. Every time he tries, it gets contested. You know, they need to just let him do his own thing. You know, play his 4, go down to the bottom lane, take that tier 1 tower, and then he'll just sit off map.
Drag the team away from him, right?
Yeah, yeah. And then when he's off map, they'll be scared of Roshan anyway, so they'll probably make some inefficient play where, you know, they'll probably take that tier 1 tower bottom for free.
Okay, so Blink Dagger's up. This is better, right? Instead of worrying about Roshan, just kill the enemy heroes.
Yep, smoke up. They smoked on a ward though. Okay, so they know this is happening.
Oh man, this is potential, right? To turn this around. OP's up in 8 seconds. Maybe Cheshire Cat wants to get into position to turn it around. Are they gonna die even though they smoked? That's that! Oh god! The RP hits.
Oh, big RP
on 2. What, did they have the follow up? Nina, where is Nina? Okay, she TP's in now. He's in a bit of trouble. He dies. Very nice. Kuman getting the kill onto the... But I hear the quacks! The quacks!
The quacks are here.
Oh boy! Big Gnome goes down in the back lines. Cheshire Cat, after his beautiful RP, also goes down. Yes. Until he gets a double kill. The quacks are going on to Kuman. Dodoy is pressing forward. Doesn't get the kill, but... Okay. They, as you said, Brex, they smoked under a Radiant Observer ward and then proceeded to walk into the high ground in the most likely rotation route.
You know, they were just so fixated on Roshan, right? They scanned around Roshan, it went off, and they thought, oh, they must be doing Rosh. And clearly that was not the case, right? They were going for the kills first, just like you said. They got the Blink Dagger, so they could do some bad here.
It nearly turned around. If it had been someone else that had got caught out instead of the Bloodseeker, maybe the Oracle or the Rubik, they get a sick RP, Bloodseeker can follow up with a silence, maybe it works out for them, you know? But it just wasn't to be that way. Okay. Yeah. This time, Nico Baby doesn't care about the news. He's still doing Roshan. He goes in. The skewer misses because of the hook shot. Kuman's on a lot of health. The sniper ulti to finish him off on the back lines. The Dream Call hits on 2.
He steals the Aegis.
Who? Big Gnome, how did he steal the Aegis? Explain! He just walked in and lifted him. Oh my god. The ultimate insult. Nico Baby's been trying to get this for like 10 minutes. Oh, he's gonna pay, but that's a definite worth. Cheshire Cat maybe a bit too far forward. Sniper ulti is gonna connect with the right clicks from Puck. He's still... Oh! He was baiting it. He went to high ground. He can phase shift and then phase.
Alright.
That's RP used.
I think you're pretty happy about RP being used there.
Yep. Maybe if Oracle was in a bit closer, could have been totally different. Oh, look at this Speedy Gonzalez!
Speedy man.
They managed to rupture her deep on his Sverat, but now what?
Alright. That's that.
Jesus. Dear God! Like, it feels so difficult for Gambit to do anything.
Yep.
Big Gnome. He's a bit shagged here.
It's looking quite rough for him.
The TP on Oracle, you can just carve both of them, right? They don't really want to fight. It's weird. Remember the OP is on cooldown. Big Gnome just got everyone killed, I think. Pretty. Dream Call is up if they want to keep pressing forward. Okay, so they knew the Clockwork was invis, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, I think he saw him pick up the room in front of him, right? And then he was like, oh shit.
And
I am in some trouble.
Oracle TP's in and just both of them die. They do lose Clockwork. Sedoy. Interesting blink silence there. I went RP up 30 seconds. Essentially 33 seconds to push it in, right?
Right. You know, if they land the RP on top of the Blood Riot, that could be pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the way back in. It's their only way, actually. Or RP on top of Lena Stone could be equally as effective.
Yeah, they just need something to follow up the RP, but they also need something to set up the RP too, right? Because they're not going to just blindly hold hands and walk up the cliff together or something, you know, if they hit the tower. It's not going to happen. That's just not what happens, guys.
What's wrong with holding hands? Like
Nothing. Sometimes when it's nighttime, you definitely.
I would hold hands if I was playing into this draft. Like Ursa, Puck, Clockwork, they have so much gap close, so much interface stuff.
You gotta protect each other. However, it's hard to hold hands against RP.
21 minutes in, let's check out the items. Let's see what's cracking here. Right, Nico Baby's got his Basher. Basher receives it lost all its damage and lost quite a bit of strength, but it gains 100 bonus damage.
Oh wow. Okay.
When it hits, right? What do you get?
Huh? Is it still the same cost? The 27.50 or whatever?
You can check yourself. You don't need to ask me these questions. 27.
27. All right.
I was getting a bit sassy there.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just sass, keeping your toes.
Yeah, I deserved it. I think this bash looks like garbage.
The new one?
Yeah, the stats on it.
Yeah, the stats are terrible, but it does give a little bit of true strike, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're not really like you're not really buying Basher for the damage usually.
Right.
Bottom lane, Sudoi kind of. He has an arcane rune, the dream rune on Puck. I just go in and buy that rune. Like, you're pretty much a god on Puck with that. You have nearly 100% phase shift uptime.
Yeah, unless he gets lifted like out of the orb or something, he's not gonna die. Well, they respect the 5-man defensive from Gambit and they back up. You know, that would have been pretty bad if they took that fight, I think. If Cheshire Cat was able to get the RP because BKB picked the wrong Bloodseeker, now he could just charge him. Maybe
that's
be able to find
big.
something.
That is actually huge.
Yeah. Well, Rocket Scout's out anyway, so.
Uh-oh.
Sad life.
That's when you're like trying to mitch out of school and one of the teacher catches you.
Yeah. Caught red-handed.
Yeah,
See you
exactly.
crossing the street from the school.
Bail, bail, bail!
Yeah.
Get back into class. Can they just go on Dazak and force him to BKB? The rest of his team have rotated away. This is worrisome.
Well, they saw the Magnus mid, so yeah, they definitely can. They could just go to
What's
to
Dazak
start
still
the fight,
doing
right?
here? Like, he's not really getting much CS. Oh yeah, it's pretty risky. I'd be spooked. Daytime comes. We're looking for attack. Go mid. They find the Rubik. They silence Skyrat ulti. Cheshire Cat on the high ground. He doesn't really want to press anything. You don't want to be using OP for this. You need to get like a big OP. Like
And that's sad, right? There's so much pressure on RP. It's just an ability. It's not the
combo. Call you. They don't get the kill. All of a sudden, Sudoi might be in a lot of trouble. You can dodge with the phase shift. You don't want to be half HP when you're initiating in these team fights either, right?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay, check out the sidelines
free
here.
tower.
They want them. Just keeping track of the Magnus is so valuable to affect.
You know, he's never going to... When the game plays out this way, right, where you end up leaning
when he's showing, right?
Yeah. It's like he doesn't have Shadow Blade to conceal himself, right? And because his lane phase wasn't fantastic, he's not actually going to get to that at a decent rate.
They have a Yules. That was a bit of an unfortunate one. He jaunted in just a bit early. They're cutting him off, though.
Yeah. You know, Lena's actually very farmed in this game.
Bloodstone. Force staff. He's doing very well for himself now. Is he farmed enough, though?
I don't know. Maybe not now, but maybe in 10 minutes he will be.
Okay. I like your random maybes. You know, maybe they'll buy a rapier on Ursa. I meant like
The maybe is...
Is he farmed enough? It's a question. Yeah, yes or no, and a reason is what I'm.
I answered it. No, as of right now, he's not farmed enough. Right, he needs a lot more. But he's on track to get there.
Okay, that's good.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But I feel like they really need that Shadow Blade up on Cheshire Cat so he can get into these fights at and just undetected, right? It's so hard for him to casually sit there in the back of the fight. Puck can always blink in and coil him, so then he just stuck there. It's really hard for him to get a good RP off at this part of the game.
That's why I really like the Puck pick as well. Like their lack of lockdown is emphasized even more. Oh, Cheshire Cat. He wants it. He's in really deep. Where's Puck? Blinks in, gets lifted. Are they going to OP him is the question. No, they don't use it. Always want to fly. Evaporates. Oh god. Dazak on the back lines. He falls over there. Magnus is in so deep. He's unable to find the OP. Everyone's already dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Brax, talk to him.
Quack, quack, quack. That's the story of this game.
Stop!
Quack, quack, quack. They just keep calling. They can't stop. This Ursa's angry.
Didn't it feel like Magnus was very like okay? He is the one that has to initiate, but he also needs to like initiate and get a 3 or 4 man OP. It's such an unrealistic task.
Yep. If Magnus is playing as your primary initiator, you've probably lost the game, to be honest, because it's so unrealistic for him to just be able to blink it and get that clutch RP that is needed to win a fight, right? You need someone else to start it first. And right now, it's Rubik. I guess Bloodseeker can kind of start something by running in there, but
Ursa just manned up, right?
Yeah, he dies instantly.
Alright.
Yep, indeed. I guess Lena's closing out on a Shadow Blade, so maybe that can be enough of an initiation tool to help with the their problems they're having for now. But
I'd like to see a Blink Dagger on Rubik. I'd like if they prioritized him a bit more and allowed him to get the instant stun, so maybe they can blink in, instant stun, and skewer someone away. Because
yeah, that'd be a much better way to start the fights, and they're currently doing good. Look at this. Roshan is up. Double damage picked up on Sniper.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What's the response, right? They still have the RP. Let's check out his positioning. Cheshire Cat's on the left-hand side.
You know, fighting around the pit like this, though, it's really difficult for Effect to keep tabs on where this Magnus is, right? Yeah. Without proper warding. Maybe they're gonna smoke up here. Yep, they're putting one on. Yep, there it is. There it is.
This is very nice to get a pick first. This could be it. Let's see if King Or can find the hook. Alright, they're wrapping right around. Very nice positioning from Gambit. On the high ground here. King Or's just getting in there.
Oh,
finds everyone, finds the Rubik. Blade Mail's up. Oh man, Big Num gets Oracle ulted straight away, delaying the timing, allowing him to cast some of his spells. Look at Afro Ninja's positioning though. On the right hand side. He gets caught out by Cheshire Cat. But he gets pushed away from the Bloodseeker. With the Hurricane Pike, Afro Ninja. Can he live? Cheshire Cat finds him again. Very, very nice finding the sniper in this position.
Gambit or
and Hawk is dead too. This team fight.
Well, it's not over yet. Look at Nico, baby. He wants to maybe don't do this, buddy. That's
one of them bad ideas.
That's a feed.
He's gonna do it, isn't he?
All right, now Gambit. They're walking on the pit. This could be dangerous, right? They know this is going on. And Ursa's ready to jump. They're gonna see him now, though. They can use him. Free classed. There it is.
Free kill. In goes King Or on the clockwork, gets the blade mail off. Nico baby just kills himself. King Or too, he's just killed his team with him.
Alright.
Clockwork
team effects are crumbling.
Absolutely destroying themselves. Like, they could have just taken their time. They had every lead in the entire game. Instead they smoked and walked up with the high ground into no vision.
No, it didn't even look that bad, but the Magnus made some big plays in that fight. He blinked in, duelsed him, and then skewered the sniper up into his team.
Sidoi wants to Aegis. He's not gonna get it, it seems. Both the cheese and the Aegis are picked up by Lena. He might escape. No. Falls too. Yeah, they're just feeding. That's what this is.
Shane, they're not just feeding.
Oh, the Quack Man's back, though.
Quack, quack.
He's actually owning himself.
Yeah, he is.
Like, okay.
But yeah, that was a... sorry, I can't take it seriously when you call him the Quack, man. I know that is what he is, but still.
This game is so mad. Like, honestly, that one move from Effect was so wild. That's all it was. They were just out of control. They walked up this ledge right here, Brax, into darkness. I guess they presumed that Gambit would be, you know, further forward or maybe up here with Magnus.
Right.
But doing all that on guesswork.
It's kind of the journey, right? They're going up there to try to establish some vision control. I don't know if they have. I guess they probably did have wards on them. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't go for that smoke in the first place. But the Magnus destroyed that fight. He blinked in, used the sniper, skewered him back. Even though sniper piked him instantly and ruined his RP, still sniper was in a shit spot. All right.
Yeah, real shit. He was like down here on the low ground.
Yeah, the Quackman likes to attack people from range, not melee.
Also from the high ground usually as well. That's the problem with even in this position, right? Sniper does 25% less damage when you walk up this way because of the low ground disadvantage.
Yeah, but he's not going to be a hero that just walks up the hill, right? He's going to try to sit there and attack from max range. But yeah, now he has a BKB, so that play isn't as likely. He can still just get RP'd though. King Art, goodbye.
He might... No, never mind. I thought he was going to Tokyo drift away there, but...
Lena's so farmed now. Look at her. She has a pipe now too to help.
BKB's coming up here.
Yeah.
She's doing it. Bottom lane? Who are they chasing?
Sure, cat. He's looking mighty dead.
It's just spinning around, tries the RP, but gets silenced. I thought the Clockwork stole it there. Kuman's looking for more here.
Oh, they're seeing that sentry.
Very nice sentry. They could even possibly turn this around if they wanted to rotate more in here. They're thinking about
Quackman. Quackman's thinking about it.
He's waddling down. Let's check out where Lina is. Kuman's pretty far forward. The Bissell Blade is not ready for 10 seconds. Not like Ursa really needs it, because it can actually bash. Sedoi with the massive silence on all 4 heroes. Nico Baby's on the front lines. Just trying to DPS down this Bloodseeker and control him with the Bissell Blade. Kuman very far forward. The ulti from Sniper is on Dazak. Can they finish off Lina too? It appears so. Kuman is trying to fight, but he doesn't have any of those fiery soul stacks. Uses the cheese as well, then denies himself. Interesting.
Alright.
Use of his items there. The cheese into deny. It's gonna...
You know, for Gambit to hang around there and try to take a 4v5 without their Magnus is very bold, right? Even with Aegis and Cheese, that advantage that they just gained might have, you know, just might have disappeared after that play. That was not good.
It was definitely not good. No, they had, look at the vision down here from Effect, right? They have 2 wards on both sides of the jungle. They have 2 sentry wards, one that spotted the Lina, so Sedoi was able to dodge the Light Strike array. That was the beginning of the end, right? Once they don't kill the puck instantly, he manages to evade and then gets this 4-man silence. He didn't even use Dream Coil till a little bit later, but it wasn't even needed. Whew.
Complete disaster. And so I was looking at Skyrath Mage's talent by it. It looked kind of funky.
Let's have a look.
+1 Arcane Bolt on cast.
What does that mean? You just he shoots 2?
You shoot 2, yeah. That's kind of cool.
It is. Is it the same as the Axe? Like, as in it goes to the nearest unit? Probably does.
So, what does this global concussive shot mean? I guess it means that concussive shot becomes global, right?
What the fuck? It doesn't even sound that good. It just sounds stupid. Concussive shot's only useful because you want to use your ulti and your silence together, right? It's not like it's a nuke. Like, it does what? It does 280 damage actually. But
I guess if you spam it off cooldown, you're gonna be doing a shit ton of damage.
I guess. It just reveals... Oh, I don't know. That's wild. Imagine like going to the top lane, having vision of someone in the bottom lane and spamming concussive shot, and then fighting in the bottom lane while the concussive shots are moving through the air.
Well, if it does move at the same movement speed, I guess that's possible, right?
Yeah, but it's very slow.
How can you find the application for that if you're across... you're truly using the global power, right? You're like, oh, I'm getting ganked, or I'm gonna set up the gank. You're like, alright, wait for the concussive shot. It takes 15 seconds to travel.
The concussive shot's on the way. Alright, big smoke here. Effect moving forward. Do they have a gem? They do. It's on Sedoi. Where's Sedoi? He's at the back line.
You know, Mag has he's got Shadow Blade.
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
So
That's what I was asking.
Sedoi, he's not smoked though. They might be able to see him.
They definitely do.
But they know. They know.
Oh, how did they start? The rupture into the lip. King Or goes forward onto the Rubik. Kuman is getting initiated on by the Ursa backlines. I hear an RP. What did it hit?
He missed.
He missed. Oh god, after Ninja's BKB'd up. He's just clicking everyone. Does he have any assistance? He needs some. His Magnus is right up in his face. He gets Yule's up. That's the Yule's runaway from Cheshire Cat. Bottom, we have Oracle. He's trying to escape, but you know, he's
What happened there?
I don't know.
They had like, look at this setup, right? They had the ward there that saw the puck that wasn't smoked. Walk up the cliff.
They did this funky initiation, lift into rupture.
Right.
On
Lift
a puck.
into rupture into the silence on the puck. It's never gonna.
It doesn't work in no scenario. Does it work?
I feel like all they had to do was RP the puck and blow him up, right? And then they can save the lift for when Ursa blinks in so that he can't burst anyone. And Ursa's not going to kill anyone in the first place because he's not going to be able to,
He's not a BKB, right?
get past. Right.
Yeah.
And there's also Oracle to save. I just feel like they could have won that fight, but they didn't use their spells properly. You know, if not killing this puck and using your blink lift as your only reliable.
It's so
style,
messy, like oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
MKB's finished on Sniper now. He's pumping out the deeps. Oh, they find Cheshire Cat. He manages to get the Yules off, but the Cogs are in position to finish him off. King Or gets the kill. Yeah.
Alright, it's killing time.
It is indeed kill. Oh, global concussive shot! Doesn't hit because of the Shadow Blade.
Shane, that wasn't global.
Yeah, he used it, alright? It's technically on the globe.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
So, what
Alright, so
defines
that's a taste
global?
of what's, coming. I don't know. It's global.
Yeah, alright.
You know, the biggest problem I have about Dota right now is that the map doesn't have a name.
That's your biggest problem?
Yeah. What is the map called?
I don't know. Like, what's the name of the area?
What's it called? Is it the forest? Is it the forest in the river?
Concussive shot there. Zoning back to Lena. I don't know what it's called. It kind of looks like Irelandy. I'm gonna be honest.
Irelandy?
Yeah. You a load of green. Not much
Yeah,
happening. Bunch
got
of
the
mad
Pac-Man
people running
Ireland.
around. Yeah. There's no bears in Ireland though. Oh, they initiate with the lift again. Maybe this time it's enough. No, the BKB is finished, but he doesn't. Oh, he uses it very last second. Oracle is able to save. Dazak on the front lines goes on to Afro Ninja, but the cog placement. Very, very nice.
Looking for the RP. Oh,
Instant TPO. Sudoi, can he dodge this? The RP just hits on Skyrack. It's not enough. Just leave him. They sacrifice him to the wolves. He goes.
Alright, they're not done yet. King R might go down too. Alright, not bad at all. That was quite an awkward initiation, right? We always talk about how these fights start. Ursa blinks up onto the high ground, tries to get the Abyssal Blade off, doesn't get it, turns around, doesn't BKB, gets lifted into all nukes.
And then when he's on 10%, 5% HP, he uses his 10-second BKB to just hit for a tight, like 2 attacks. Then Oracle uses his ulti, and then he's like, shit. Like, that is actually the oh shit moment. I am in a bad place. Up shit creek without a paddle, as they say.
That's right.
Whew.
Good God. Well, at least for effect, Affinj on the Quackman, he's super farmed. Right? He didn't die. He just TP'd out instantly when the
that save from King Or on the Clockwork though with the cogs, right?
Yeah.
Bloodseeker was running at him. BKB activated. He just cogs him. Oh, that's that. And that BKB is 5 seconds now on Bloodseeker. It's.
Oh wow. Yep, that's the price you pay when you rush this item, right?
It's gonna be
You just go through the charges so quickly.
The G is called.
Alright, GG's called. Alright, 80. I don't know what this means.
80?
Alright.
Oh,
I guess 80 means go.
I can see it.
It looks kind of like
yeah,
that.
it's similar looking. The A
Alright,
key
so-
is nowhere near the G key though.
It's true.
Maybe it is on
But
a
visually-
Russian keyboard.
Visually it looks like it. Yeah, it's true. You know, the Oracle has picked up this immortality out of the Ghost Scepter. There's no purges on the enemy team.
Very, very true. Ursa has no answer. I saw the Ursa get the nullifier in the SEA qualifiers for Captain's Dress earlier.
Did it on?
Yeah, it worked really well. What did you say, Brex?
Oh, no, I just did it own.
Oh yeah, it did, yeah. It was like really, really strong. You can't use items. The concept is insane. Right?
Right.
Oh, Cheshire Cat. He just kind of...
No, Ursa feels like a good hero for the nullifier as well, because he just gets in there, right?
Yep.
Blinks on some target, kills him instantly, kills him quickly.
And the like Force Staff. The old evil Force Staff is Ursa's nemesis. I think Effector may be looking for one of these smoke plays. Is that the plan now? They're just... Maybe they're wary of Gambit, and that's why they took the high ground stance.
Yep, they definitely know they could lose this game, right? If FNG dies he gets caught out by the RP or something, it could be very, very bad. Like, Lina does a shit ton of damage right now.
And she's pretty tanky as well, like 2.7k HP.
She has good items for dealing with this Ursa, right? The Pike.
Shiva's another great one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we have it.
Gambit
going for the smoke. Dazak. Oh, Jesus.
Didn't get the lift off in time.
Oh, where's the Ursa? Ursa goes in. RP hits with the rupture. Oh my god, the length of that skewer! That just never ended! But, you know, they do get off an injury on the sniper, but at what cost? Jules used onto Lina, they have him isolated now. Gets the light striker right. He can do a lot of damage. You lads want to watch out, alright? Bit of respect for Kuman. It looked good until the sniper started clicking. And then sniper got kidnapped halfway across the map. Like Liam Neeson style. Yeah. Oh man. Does he have a skewer range talent?
He does.
He does. That's what that was. Alright. That was cool.
The fight had such potential to be good, right? Rubik blinked in for the lift, wasn't in range, and that gave FNG time to press his BKB. If they were a bit more patient and they would have just waited for the RP first, I think Sniper dies instantly and they win the fight.
These small mistakes, right? They're such small mistakes because the game, for the most part, like in the early game at least, it was very balanced. You know, the gold was even. But
concussive shot coming in middle.
Oh
boy.
Oh, he's so slow. Yeah, I got wrecked. Now that alerts them that they have a ward. And they'll probably deward it, right?
Well, they don't know because they used it when the creeper was in there. It just happened to take forever to travel. Here it comes again.
Oh, where's it? Where's it? Who did it land on?
I don't know. It disappeared. Oh, it hit Cool Man.
Oh, nice. That was in ward vision, so now they know.
Another one's coming out.
Oh, his Cheshire Cat. No, he dodges it. Very nice. All right, let's keep our eyes onto our Zeke here. See when he'll use his next custom shot. It's pretty hype.
I guess it gives you vision too.
Oh, it gives you vision of the target for the duration of it moving, right? Oh, here it goes. We'll follow it now. Oh, always want to fly. Gets it in the face. Next one.
He's like, they got vision here. It doesn't work.
It's actually proving. Oh, did he placed it? And they don't have a ward. Because the ward was mid, but he was in a different position when it hit him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Haha! The mind games.
You know, Magnus has a gem, but he hasn't found it yet, so. Wow, this is global concussive shots really being impactful here.
Alright, thank God. They stopped this concussive shot nonsense.
We can move on now.
They go for the play. Alright, lads. Now, can we stay away from... Oh, they did it. They're doing it again. While there is no Gambit this time... Okay, so Doi's on it. Went a different way. I'm happy with this. Look at Gambit's positioning. Very nice. -5, completely evading. Let's see if Effect can get some wards down. Maybe play from this position. Oh, if this... What is this courier doing? The Chuckles here, or Cuckles, or whatever his name is giving the game away.
Position has been revealed.
Come on, Cuckles! He's going... Oh no, Cuckles is going to his doom!
Oh, no.
Okay, he turned away. He turned away. This good ward here is going to reveal all of Gambit if they go down to the low ground. It's like they've swapped sides.
That's right, they're on the wrong sides now.
I'm pretty sure this definitely favors. I'm pretty sure this definitely. That makes no sense. I am very, very happy if I'm effect here. With the extra shrapnel charges, you can just keep placing them down. He has 4 left.
Right. They just can't come from that angle.
He's zoning out the magnets completely. They're going all the way around.
This is the refresher shot, Roshan, too.
The initiation in from King Or. Oh, he's gonna fly, forcing him to ulti himself. Orpy hits, but he gets Jules mid-skewer. That's their combo down the drain. Afro Ninja's BK beat up. He's just quacking away. He's getting ultied. But Kuman goes down to Nico Baby. Good game is called.
Alright, nicely done from Effect. That's, again,
Drop.
it feels like it goes back to the draft, right? The lane setup was just really good from Effect. The Ursa was untouched. Sniper could not be messed with at all in the mid lane.
There was one cool thing from Gambit, the extra range talent skewer with the Bloodseeker Rupture onto the sniper, but that was the only cool thing they kind of did that game. Kuman tried his best. You know, he farmed very well. He kept them in the game via his extremely high net worth considering their position.
Yeah, you know, they had the tools to win that game, right? There were times when perhaps they could have used their spells a bit better and maybe won some of the fights that they lost, but we'll never know. That's just how the game played out.
Alright. That brings it to game 3. We'll be back soon with that. Effect versus Gambit Esports. See you guys soon in the Captain's Draft CIS Qualifiers.